Alrighty guys, how's it going out there? Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. This is going to be a nice little amp for somebody. I'll tell you guys out of the gate. I think you'll be really impressed and really surprised with how well this little amp runs. It's a old Texas Star. Okay, here's the cover for it over here. Got a couple of holes drilled in it. Got us some crusty screws. I wasn't expecting the greatest. And it is an older one. Okay, here you guys go. There's the magic. Two Toshiba 2290s that are about white as snow. Doesn't look like they've had a lot of use on them. Again, just a glance at the inside of the amp, looks like she's pretty daggum clean to me. You know, obviously our power wire could use an upgrade. Okay, that's going to help this amp out even more. We've got some cheap wire coming in here. Could definitely use some 8-gauge OFC going there. But really nice amp. Again, really a surprise. Preamp works on it, all the lights work, all the stages work, the key up light works. Unfortunately, the meter doesn't work. Okay, that's pretty common on Texas Stars. Not really a big deal to me, but I'm just, you know, letting you guys know. Hello. Sometimes you can thump them and they'll come back to life, but this one looks like it's going to be dead. But the preamp does work, receive preamp works. And we'll test this guy out and get it listed up on the website. Sideband delay also works. Let's see. There it goes. Hello. Oh, it's got a pretty distinct delay in it. Hello. So yeah, definitely sideband delay works on it. And we'll check out the power stages as well. 14.9 volts. We're going to test it with my Uniden here, the usual suspect. And see how she does. If you guys aren't familiar with how the Texas Stars work, when if they have a variable or don't, you know, this is going to be your power on and off switch, and then they're staged. Okay, so for every button that you push in, they're going to do less power. All right, so that's a stage. That works as your sideband delay and also a power stage. And then with both of them pushed in, that's the lowest output. With everything pushed out, you're all the way open, the highest output you can get. So let's test it there first. We'll test it on average and peak there, and then we'll just test it on peak with the other stages. And I'll just kind of talk through it as we change the power output levels. So we've got a 500 watt slug in here. I had a 250 in, and 250 was definitely not enough. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There you go, 500 watt slug. So we're going to be looking at the middle scale here. This is average power first. Hello. 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 So about 150 average, and that's pretty daggum good. Talking 75 watts per transistor. Again, we are at 14.9 volts. This is your PEP right here. Audio, 1, 2, 3. Check. Audio. PEP, good for you, good for me. 1, 2, 3. Audio, about 325. Here's your clamp meter reading. Hello, audio, 17 amps. Now let's get into our power stages. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push in the AM button. Okay, this is the button that just says AM. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Audio. So it knocked us down about 25, 35 watts. Now this is going to be just the sideband button. Hello, check 1, 2, 3. Audio. About 250. And this is the AM button and the sideband button pushed in. Hello, check 1, 2, 3. Audio. About 200. So you got a lot of range there. With your power differences. And then this is, again, with all the buttons pushed out, this is your wide open power all the way open. Audio. All right, that's it, guys. Check. Audio, 1, 2, 3. Audio, check. Audio. Nice little Texas Star 250 here. Again, I think this will make somebody a really nice little amp. Thanks, everybody. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.